So yeah.
The phone people won't see him until they slide over the picture.
Yes, the phone people.
Because Cedric is very insecure about his face on the computer.
Oh yeah, because the computer is like, fuck you. That shit makes me look like I'm in a hostage video. I'm waiting for niggas to come chop up my neck. Like, if you infidel, do not hurry up and pay the ransom. We will take this man's head off with one slice of the potato. See how they done?
Nice.
Yeah, right.
Oh, right. That was a good one. That's good.
Yeah, right. And this nigga missed it.
It's okay.
It's all good.
Geeks and freaks. Welcome to True Story, Bro. I just wanted to say that. Geeks and freaks. We are the geeks of comedy. Freaks. We are the crazy minorities of the internet. And we're here to stay on this post-pandemic that's slowly slowing down now, and things are reopening and all this other shit.
Hell nah.
How do I say?
Hell nah.
Facts.
You heard about New Zealand? Yo, New Zealand didn't have no new cases, and there was nobody that was sick for 24 days. 2 people came in out from Australia by way of the UK. Coronavirus all over again.
Dang.
That's all it takes. That's why niggas say, oh.
That's unheard of right now. 24 days without it.
But
that's crazy.
Everyone who had it was fully healed. Their hospitals were empty and all that other shit. And 2 people came in and was like, hey, they got the virus.
That's all it takes, dog.
They checked them at the door, so I'm pretty sure it didn't spread, or it didn't get a chance to spread, because they basically checked them as soon as they came in, and they were like, yeah, nah, y'all got it.
Yeah.
So they're self isolating right now, and hopefully we'll see what happens.
But until then, I am the ninja that's kicking it with you, Echo Ninja, as usual. With the PlayStation, because that's what we're going to talk about later on today. But before I get there, I'm going to move it to the T-Turtle, the bald Eminem himself.
The bald Eminem, go fuck
that's
yourself.
Right. You look like a peanut Eminem with that goddamn fucked up Forrest Whitaker head of yours.
This guy wants
Konami code on your bitch ass. It's your boy, Riz Yasendu, Sir Wednesday, Scourge of the Internet. And as I put my hand up towards this bitch-ass motherfucker with the cap, I'm going to pass it back to my homie in the... Is that Star Wars shirt?
Yeah.
All right, the Star Wars shirt with the luscious beard. My homie, you know the name.
Man has no nickname.
See that shit? He knew it. I was like, fuck that shit.
What's going on? And I was gonna pass it to Chocolate Thunder. Oh, there goes Chocolate Thunder. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to you, buddy. Take it away.
I'm here.
He's probably taking the shit.
I'm here around the house. What's up? What's going on? Welcome to the show. Woo!
Why are you ridiculous?
I hate this guy.
It was bad enough. It was bad enough he gave me the inflatable man arms from the fucking car dealership. Then he just fucking did a Sandman Sims and walked the fuck out. I love this dude.
So the reason why I kept getting up is because I'm actually cooking. So yeah, I gotta check the food while I'm cooking.
What are you cooking now?
What you cooking?
I'm cooking jasmine cilantro rice. Actually, lemon cilantro rice. Jasmine rice. And
look at this motherfucker on some Food Network shit.
I know, broccoli, right? Bam!
Broccoli with garlic.
Oh, garlic broccoli. Okay.
Garlic.
Mm-hmm.
And I also cooked some fried chicken because I haven't had fried chicken in a minute.
All right, I was about to say, where's the protein in that shit?
I know, right?
Because you lost, old boy, when you said broccoli. Chris was like, I'm out.
But no, because what was it?
It was damn near naming the Chipotle menu, and I was like, shit.
No, honestly, like the past couple of weeks, I've been actually eating salad. I had like fruit. I really haven't eaten that much meat, so I'm like, I should get ready for to go to the gym when they start running to open up. So let me start preparing.
They said Monday. We'll see.
So we'll see. But that second wave coming.
Nigga, I'm gonna be still wearing my mask in the gym. They're gonna think I'm fucking Bane in this
God
bitch.
damn, you scared the shit out of me.
Nigga, he lives in your house. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, I went to the beach. I went to the beach this weekend, and yeah. I got like roasted out there, bro.
You got baked.
You got tattooed, but you went to the beach.
Yeah.
You got doctor.
I got roasted out there. I got burnt, matter of fact.
Let me ask you a question.
My whole back.
Take off your shirt.
No, fuck that.
Nigga, I could have fucking told you that.
Man, fuck that. You think I think my shirt off, I'll fuck with the motherfuckers thing. I'll fucking nigga up too. Oh, true story. Here we go. True story real quick. So it is the year before. It was the year before my prom, but I went with friends. I went with friends of mine who were already going down there, and went down to Seaside. Now, mind you, I haven't been down to Seaside since like I was young, but even that I used to go out with. But anyway, got down to Seaside, and I mean like. It is like party over here, party over there, party there. I'm losing my mind. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm home. This is my sophomore year in high school. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to party my ass off. You know, get ready to go to one of the clubs down there. You know, I got a little, you know, Usher thing going on because at the time Usher was big, so I had the little Usher, you know, like beard and everything, you know, and tried to go inside the club, and dude was like, can't get in. I was like, why not? He was like, oh, you 18. I was like, they 18 too. Yeah, but they girls. I'm like, bro, he was like, you can't get in with those shoes. I was like, word? I can't get in with Air Force Ones, nigga? You gotta wear shoes. Word? The dance? With girls? So I left that bitch. We all left that bitch because if I can't get in, nobody else get in. But some people did go in and they stayed for a little bit because they were getting girls anyway. Went on the boardwalk, chilled out, went back to the hotel. They come back, nothing but girls in the hotel room. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? We gonna do this shit tonight? And let's just say I had a good night.
Nigga, you sounded like a game show host. That shit was hilarious.
Let's just say I had a good night. And then the next day I went to the beach and took off my shirt. And I heard some motherfuckers looking at me. I'm like, look, I will fuck you up. Look that way.
Yeah,
I took my shirt at the beach.
I really don't care.
I go to the nude beach and let it all hang out. I don't give a fuck.
Let me know when that is so I can not be there.
Well, you don't go to that.
Because I love you, nigga, and I don't love you that much.
That's Sandy Hook, Denison Beach. You don't go there. Honestly, that's one of the new beaches that's in the tri-state area. Actually, the only new beach in the tri-state area.
You're in the tri-state area.
I am. So are you. And you
gonna love me, yeah.
But yeah.
I hate how that joke is starting to become a thing everywhere now.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That you are whatever the last thing you said was.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking love it.
I hate it. I hate it so bad. But anyway, we
There was a
sorry
solid
about the
2
slow
seconds of
start up.
smiling like assholes, yo. There was legit a solid like 2 or 3 seconds of us just.
all right.
Sorry
but,
about the slow startup. We basically were taking points from Sony. Speaking of Sony, Greg, start it up.
Today we're going to be talking about the. I know a little late, better late than never though. But we're going to be talking about the Sony PlayStation 5 reveal event that happened last week. Yeah, that happened maybe. No, that happened last week. Yeah, because as of today, it is June 17th that we are recording this.
Yep.
And we watched the whole thing, just about all of us, and we pretty much were oohing and eyeing and going, that's interesting, and why the hell is that going to be there? But that looks fun type shit that we always do. But there were certain games that we kind of got blown away about. And I do want to talk about those, but I don't want to talk about those yet. I kind of want to talk about the
router.
Huh? Yeah, I want to talk about the router first.
So is it Linksys or is it D-Link? Which one is it?
But yeah,
it's not a Netgear.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure our illustrious editor is going to put it up here and show it real quick. But that's what it looks like. It looks like a giant router, a black and white router. Chris, I know you were saying if it was gonna be white, you weren't. I mean, he is not a racist against game systems. It's just that PlayStation was always known for having its dark color after PlayStation 1.
Except for the first one.
Yeah, after PlayStation 1. But even with PlayStation 1, they had a bit of a dark gray. It wasn't a bright gray.
I wouldn't mind for it to be a dark gray. If it was a gray color, I'd be like, all right, but they can.
I know, but that Xbox white is what got you. You were like, I don't know.
There's a reason why I don't have an Xbox, and that's one of the main reasons. Now, yes, I could have gotten an Xbox One like when it first was released.
Yeah.
But they came out with the S. The S was white, and the X too expensive for what? You know what I'm saying? At this point, I mean, there's not that many games that I want to play on that shit, so it's not that big of a deal.
You ain't missing much.
Yeah, all the ones that I wanted to play, I played on PC, so it's not even that big of a deal.
Oh, I mean, they haven't really talk about the games that are coming out for the Xbox One X.
That Halo, though, I'm ready.
Of course.
I'm ready for that Halo.
Sorry.
But we are talking about the PlayStation right now. So,
that's true.
For the PlayStation, what if you guys were paying attention to its stats? What are the things that you're kind of like, looking for, or you're actually excited about that it has?
Accessories, honestly.
The system itself?
Yeah. Whether it's the accessories or the internal stuff or whatever.
I like the way it looks, honestly. It's different.
That shit look like a clam. It's different. Scurry. I just don't like how the shit look like a clam. Like we went out to get oysters, and instead of getting a pearl, we got a fucking game system out of it. I don't like the way that shit look. I'm just glad that it does have a fucking two versions. We got the digital only, and then we got the regular system. You already know how I feel. I mentioned it before. I'm still a motherfucking physical games nigga. Everybody can have the digital all they motherfucking want, but you know me, and everybody who knows me from what's her name, the panel to beyond knows I'm allergic to fucking full price, and I want my fucking physical disc system so I can get cheap ass physical disc games. Yeah,
we here with it, right? We here with it.
Yeah, that I found that kind of odd, but I do know that that's where kind of things are going. I found it kind of odd that they made two systems. One is the digital only and one is for physical and digital. I do understand why they did it, because that, like I said, that's where things are kind of going now. But did you really have to make a separate system for that?
Yeah.
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 Think so?
Yeah.
So
Because
here's
they got two types of people. So it's like people who pay nothing but cash and people who use their debit card. You got to cater to motherfucking whoever's gonna come and buy the system. It's not like you could just go to a store and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, we only take cash here, or we only take credit here." You're gonna be freaking taking out at least half of the people that want to buy shit from you. And as
True.
a business, you can't fucking do that.
But what happens if let's just say you don't own a Blu-ray or DVD player or nothing like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have a PlayStation 5, and somebody comes over and they have a Blu-ray player because they want to see a certain movie, and and let's just say they don't have the digital movie out yet.
That's on them. Use a regular fucking player. Them shits are dumb cheap.
But you know what? No, but there's people out there who are like that, though.
There's also the fact that when you buy a Blu-ray player.
Wait, whoa, Chris, what you say?
What happened?
the 4K players. Those are not cheap. Those are expensive.
No, they're not.
Yeah. There's also the fact that when you buy a Blu-ray DVD, it comes with a digital code that you can have it on any platform you want. So it comes automatically with it.
Very true. But then some people don't think about bringing that thing.
Yeah, so it's really like you're not missing out if you buy a Blu-ray DVD because you're going to get the digital code with it anyway. So, as long as it's bought. So
you said either way.
My only thing is just that, I know I was reading up on it. I know they talked about it's not going to be all that great for people who have the PS4 to get their stuff on the PS5. You have the digital PS5. It was something crazy. It was something I read. I was like, okay, this don't sound too good. But I guess they're going to be talking more about that later on. Because now it's revealed and everything.
Everything should carry over digitally. Digitally, everything should carry over. The only thing that's
they were talking
carry
about
over is like
that's what they were saying. Like it's going to be. They're saying that it's not. And I was kind of looking at that like, oh shit. There's an article that they put out there. It was an article that I read yesterday or this morning. That's talked about the digital, like for the PS4, going to the PS5. It's not going to be. It's going to be difficult. I think they said, or it won't work. But I got to reread it again.
I would like to see.
One thing I'm excited about is I saw the accessories. I'm curious about that camera that they have. Like honestly, like because it looked like the PS5, but I'm just curious about how the functionality of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, the camera was probably going. My guess, it's probably going to work as a 4K camera, since that's kind of the big thing.
Well, yeah, it's a hope, But
I know it's a hope, and it probably is going to do almost like how the Kinect was working with 3D and shit like that.
Yeah, it's also like I know PlayStation's VR is great, and I know there's going to be a larger platform when it comes to VR games that are going to be coming out in 2021, 2022, and 2023. That's the last time I spoke to the Sony rep. That's what they're doing going forward. It's going to be a lot of like VR, PlayStation's VR. It's going to be really big in the next couple of years. I'm talking about like, games-wise and everything. Like it's not as big as it needs to be, but it's getting there,
Right.
And the PS5 is supposedly the next step in that direction. So they haven't released a new VR. That's the one thing too. They ain't show no VR. They just show, system and control and stuff like that. They're going to release a new VR. We just don't know when and what's going to happen later on.
Right. So I know I've been hearing that some people were saying that the controller looks too big.
The what?
The controller looks too big.
It looks too big.
That's dumb. Anybody who played with a fucking Dreamcast controller knows what a big controller is, and that was a comfy controller. So if anybody got complaints
And
on
that
that,
system was still that's just the PlayStation 4 one. It's very different from that one. But to me, I think it's just going to be the same anyway.
It's
because
the same shit.
PlayStation has never changed.
I mean, when you look at it, I mean, it's not going to be.
PlayStation has never changed its format when it came to the controller.
Yeah.
They made minor changes, if anything.
Yeah, but they know what works for people because it's form fitting for the hand.
I mean, Xbox never changed their controller either. I mean,
yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. They had it from stiff to working well. That's what the change was. And you know it for a fact because didn't your ass have to fucking get a special controller for fighting games?
What?
Remember that shit? For Xbox, didn't you have to get a separate controller for fighting games because the regular controller was eh?
Oh, I bought the other controller. Yeah, I bought the other
because
controller.
for every other game, it was okay because when 90% of your games are fucking first-person shooters, you don't gotta fucking give a shit about fighting games. But the minute you want to hit somebody with a quarter smash in the face, you need to.
You're right, but that's why they kind of got rid of that old pad and just put this one down. That's when Xbox One came out. They put this one on there, the other one.
Because nobody was gonna buy an extra fucking controller again. Fuck all that shit. Your system should have it. I shouldn't have to fucking go get freaking Winter Soldier operations just to fucking play a goddamn game. I don't need a metal arm and shit. Oh, I got a metal arm. Why do I need that for this game? Just give me what I need. Just give me what I need.
Give me my fucking money.
I do. Did we talk about games yet? Are we just talking about?
Not yet. We're still on the system.
Okay. I know the SSD is going to be. I know it has to be like at least 2 terabytes.
The internal storage custom the internal storage is a custom 825 gigabyte SSD. That's the stock. Because technically like sales way of thinking, you're getting a terabyte. But once all of the updates and shit like that, when you get the system activated, it's going to be down to like 900 gigabytes, maybe eight and a half.
Yeah.
Everything's for the operating system.
Exactly.
Not to mention it's customizable too. You could put like a terabyte laptop hard drive in there. So.
Yeah, it has that whole custom thing. It has the expandable storage, which is an NVMe SSD slot. Then it has an external storage of a USB hard drive support, which is basically to play PlayStation 4 games only.
As soon as you said the ABC shit, I was about to start breaking out in Boys to Men. He was like, "It's got the USB-C, ABC, DVD." It's no flavor. Like Chris shaking his head like
it's IO throughput is 5.5 gigs per second. Let's see. Its memory bandwidth is 448 gigs.
So that means games will be at 120 hertz. Probably more. 240?
The only hertz I'm worried about is if my fucking game don't play as soon as I put the bitch in there, I'm gonna be hertz. I'm just saying.
So I got a question.
This whole time take forever.
So because the way
I hope not.
To me, would you guys stand it up? Because I'm thinking this is the first time I'm standing up.
I stood up my PlayStation too.
I stood up my PlayStation all the time.
I never did.
The best thing to do is if you're gonna stand it, put something there so it don't fall. Because the minute that shit falls while the disc is spinning, that shit gonna be like,
yeah. Or have they have the stands. if you're going to, Chris, not you, but other people.
Then Chris is
do
like,
this.
I object. That nigga's on
I
that finish
always
right.
lay it down.
I'm gonna go to everyone's house and take your stand. Like, no.
No, I always lay it down. But I have stood it up once or twice, but I always have it laid down no matter what. That's just me. Because I just wanted to try it to see what it looks like. But see, me, I can't trust people around it.
Exactly.
And so I keep it down.
and you got that little fucker in the back. So
yeah. Exactly.
My cat's
sniffing all that. Get it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stand this one.
Get out of here, Dewey. You don't want none of this shit.
The cat named Dewey?
He's about to spit.
Is the cat named Dewey? Cat name is Dewey.
He asked if the cat's name is Dewey.
No.
That would have been great if it was.
I'm about to
That'll
say,
be funny.
Word? The cat named Dewey?
That'll be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
They saw you.
I saw you. I saw you. You tried to hide, you sneaker.
He was giving his food.
I understand.
No, but yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a very powerful system. Of course, that's a true known fact.
Yeah, but every fucking system has showed it was a powerful system.
No,
but I'm still
true.
I'm still stuck here waiting in line with my dick out, and I don't want to be.
I hope they learned their lesson from the PS4 Pro.
Why did they even do that?
Because I believe the PS4 Pro didn't play. I mean, it's small. It's a small thing, but the PS4 Pro didn't play 4K Blu-ray player, Blu-ray DVDs.
Well, that's because they just kept the same optical drive. They just made the system a little more powerful.
Yeah.
That's
but
what,
Xbox,
that's what it was.
Xbox One X was like the most powerful system.
But it couldn't play 4K games. It couldn't play 4K Blu-rays anyway.
And that's why PlayStation still beat them.
And this console now is going to have the 4K optical drive, so you could play the 4K Ultra Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So time to start buying new movies. The camera has two 1080p lenses.
Yeah.
Oh, the PS5 camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two 1080.
Two 1080p lenses.
Knew that was coming.
That's still gonna be high def though, because the last one, I think the last one was like 720 and it only had the one lens plus like to sense the VR, and it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Now should be
a
lot better.
Now, did you guys hear the price of this thing?
No, they haven't announced the price
They
yet.
haven't announced the price, but there was a Amazon post that was from the UK that showed the price of
$499.
UK was $4.99, and then with America USD was $5.60.
Well, according to a Reddit post that I read, it might be, because again, like you said, it has been released, and you can't really trust anything that's out there until it's been official. So take it with a grain of salt. But it's been, a lot of people have been saying it's like almost $600-700.
I believe it's going to be $6.99.
I've heard $5.99.
$5.99, yeah. It's in a high ballpark, but it's for a reason.
I heard with the optical drive it'll be $5.99, and without it it'll be $4.99. And a lot of people are pissed at that shit.
I mean, those are things. I mean, it's for what it does.
Yeah, but you know what? They did the same with the PS3, and the PS3 was $5.99 first starting for a 60 gig.
That's true.
And nobody was buying that shit until they had no other choice but to lower the price.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that.
Sony always tries to do the high ballpark on things.
Well, they all have
And then they shoot themselves in the mouth.
If they announce full backwards compatibility, I'll deal with the 599.
For real? But they haven't announced that.
It's only PS4 that they've announced so far. So
yeah, and because they're still trying to sell off that whole PlayStation Now bullshit, which is just dumb because they just want you to buy the fucking games over again.
It has gotten a lot better.
It has.
Right here, yeah, but you still gotta buy games that you already own.
What you mean?
Xbox ain't no different. I mean, they got they have, you can play old Xbox games on Xbox One. Well, 360 games. You can't play Xbox One.
Some of them. Once you plug it, once you put in the game,
Xbox 360 games.
Yeah.
But they still,
once you put in the game, it'll be like,
on the Xbox Pass, the Xbox Game Pass.
Said what were you saying?
Oh, man?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was just saying, like he said, some games, because a lot of times when you put the fucking games for 360, it'll let you know right in a hurry if it's going to work or not. Be like, nah, dog. I'm like, all right, cool. And then you have to take it out and then fucking hope to God that you can find a copy that's not ridiculous.
What does irks me is that, like, it says it right here. It says the PlayStation 5 will definitely be backwards compatible with almost all PlayStation 4 games.
Almost.
What they mean is you could take your system and turn it backwards. That's basically the only backwards compatibility. They don't give a fuck about you.
Basically, it says early generations are still to be confirmed. It will launch with support for the majority of the top 100 PlayStation 4 games.
Yeah, there's at least 100 titles that.
But PlayStation 4,
it's not that it's backwards compatible. It's the fact that it's they actually have enhanced it. So when you pop the disc or when you download it, it'll basically download a PS5 version of that game, and it'll have enhanced graphics and stuff like that.
For instance, because I know we're gonna get into this later with the games, but like games such as like Grand Theft Auto 5. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, like games like that Fortnite and like shit like that, those are games that were on 4 and they're getting enhanced on 5 plus like Grand Theft Auto 5. It's online thing. It's Grand Theft Auto Online. They're getting like more content that they can only do on PlayStation 5. So
but that's going to be for free.
Al, I know you're going like this, whoop-de-doo, but there are people out there who are like that. That's just like when you were on your whole Dynasty Warriors kick.
Yeah,
I go whoop-de-doo on that shit too.
Dynasty Warriors and Grand Theft Auto is two different things.
First of all,
Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out for how long?
And how much money has it been getting? How much money hasn't been getting? It's still popular. That's the whole point.
After 2 weeks, you want to give a Dynasty Warriors game up.
Exactly. This game.
After you bitched up the captain and knocked him off his wall, then you like, yo, I'm king shit. I don't give a fuck about this game no more.
They have new Grand Theft Auto Online gets new content almost every 3 weeks to a month.
The fuck are they doing outside?
Probably what's that shit called? Fireworks, because they be throwing fireworks all over the place.
It's actually graduation.
Oh well, but yeah, like certain games that are in PlayStation 5, especially that are coming out this holiday, are going to be pushed over to PlayStation 5, and they're going to be more enhanced and shit like that. Like, I mean, Watch Dogs Legion, it's going to be the same thing. You know? I don't know how you can enhance Fortnite because it's the same goddamn shit all the time. But hey, people like it. It's popular. It gains money.
Isn't Watch Dogs Legion new?
Yes.
It's new. It's not a PS4 game.
But it's going to be a PS4 game. It's coming out this holiday as a PS4.
Oh. Okay.
And then played on PS5.
They announced it. They announced it for previous gen. The same with Ghost of Tsushima. There's no PS5 version. It's
Right.
it's
yeah.
Plus they got a lot of companies are doing this whole thing where if you own the current system game, some companies are doing this whole thing where if you want to get it for if you want to get it for the next gen, it's going to be free because you already bought it for the last gen. Like I know Xbox has been doing that, and companies are doing that with companies. A lot of companies that are doing Xbox exclusives are doing that, and I know PlayStation exclusives might be doing that also.
But Xbox exclusives are like 1 to every 40 that PlayStation has.
I know.
Yeah.
But I know. But
it's 3 games versus a bunch. Right?
Yeah, but like I was saying with the Grand Theft Auto, like there's a bunch of games that are like not like Grand Theft Auto, but the popularity of it, and it will just keep going until it just they don't want to deal with it no more, and then they go to the next one, and plus it gives them time to get with the next game, which is 6, which is not going to come out probably until fucking a couple of years from now. So, I mean, it's all. It's all a master plan with these developers.
But thinking of a master plan.
We'll see. I stopped playing Grand Theft Auto 5 a while back ago, and I understand what they're doing. Like they're milking it for as much money as they can. That's cool on them. Yeah, it won't touch my system, but okay.
And that's fine. They're not worried about your system. They're worried about the other millions of people that have the game.
That's fine. They can play that shit. Done.
You missed the perfect opportunity to do a rock quote, Craig.
Huh?
He's like, they're not worried about you. They're worried about the millions of other people other than Altaron
Robinson. But yeah, now that we're getting into the games, let's talk about the games. So, what are the games are you guys most excited about? Let's start with.
Can I go first? Because I got to check food.
Yeah. You were the person I was going to call.
Well,
pick one.
Miles Spider-Man, like for real, Miles Morales Spider-Man. I was like, yes, and it is a standalone game. It is a standalone game. It's not.
Yes, it is a standalone game. It's not a sequel.
I wish people like it's a standalone game, and I wish like it was a big confusion about that. So thank God he gets his own game.
Well, a lot of people thought it was DLC.
A
lot of people was thinking that it was going to be DLC.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people thought.
Yeah, because the engine, I believe, what was it? I remember they showed Spider-Man game running on like an engine before. They showed Spider-Man game running on an engine. I think that's the engine that they were using for the PS5 that they're using now. And what they showed, I was like, oh, so this is going to be some new shit for the new game. I'm happy that they showed, like we didn't see gameplay yet, and I'm pretty sure it's still going to be good because the Spider-Man for PS4 was phenomenal. AJ Styles.
Yeah, I mean, some of the clips in there were gameplay. I mean, they didn't show legit gameplay, but some of the clips you can def tell was part of gameplay.
Yeah, well, I know in the game they have the it's not quick time. They do have quick time stuff in there. But what do you call it? Cinematic parts. Yeah,
cinematic scenes.
Yeah. So some of the cinematic scenes were great. Just like when they introduced the Spider-Man game, they showed a lot of the cinematic stuff, right? And then, well, there's no E3 this year, so they're. I don't know when they're going to actually show gameplay for the game, but I'm hoping when they do get to see it, we get to see like what they changed, anything. Did they give us a new part of New York? Did they give us Brooklyn? Did they give us Queens? You know what I mean? Did they give us make it a little bit bigger? Did they give us Manhattan, Queens, and Brooklyn? That's what I'm kind of, just wondering about, or is it
Yeah.
just Manhattan again?
According to some sources, though, they're saying that since it is a standalone, it's kind of like an experiment that they're trying. By keeping this standalone, they're trying to see what they can do for future games to follow up on this. That's what Insomnia is. That's what Insomnia is trying to do. Insomniac's trying to do.
Yeah,
They want to add this to a bigger universe, but they want to make it solid on its own, just like they did with the Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man PlayStation 4 game.
Yeah.
Still have bits of lore and shit in it, like the other game did, but you know.
Yeah, I'm still excited to see it. I want to see gameplay. What other game was great for me? So, damn, I can't remember shit. No, right now. I can't remember. Anyway, I didn't watch food.
I was about to say, go check your food.
Go check.
Yeah, now I remember it.
All right, man, no nickname. Go.
Ratchet and Clank.
Richard Hart.
That's a good one.
That is my jam. And once I saw that, and it was funny because at first when I saw like the little like creatures in the beginning, I was like, is this Ratchet? And then I heard them talking and I was like, this is Ratchet and Clank. Yes. So I'm
Finally have a system.
I'm ready to see exactly what they're gonna do with that. The fact that there's gonna be like an alternate universe
with a different Ratchet, basically.
A female Ratchet.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So I'm excited for that. Like heavy. That gameplay was amazing too.
Yeah, I like the whole going through time loops and shit like that it was doing. That shit was dope. It was like an acid trip for a video game.
I'm just glad they got a fucking system that can handle that game without any type of crazy slowdown like they did with the original.
So $5 bet that what Ratchet and Clank did with the gameplay and the trailer with the whole time thing, $5 bet they're gonna do that again in another game. Not Ratchet and Clank. Somebody else is gonna take that and put it in another game, and you'll be like, "Oh shit! Didn't we see that before?"
All right. So Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. As far as games, as much as I like the Ratchet and Clank, I wish they had a Jack and Daxter because I love that fucking game too. But beggars can't be choosers. To me, it's my fucking favorite game, one of my favorite games of all time. Fucking Oddworld, son. The new Abe's Odyssey. That shit.
Oddworld Soulstorm, yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
I fucking can't wait. I was like, I didn't even know they had dropped another Abe game on PS4. That's another reason why I want to get PS4, because the nigga got all the money that the creator got, everything he needed to fucking tell that story. And that was one of my favorite stories in the early PlayStation era, because it was not just about shooting. It was about solving puzzles. It was about gaining your crew, bringing people to safety. It was a great storytelling game. And with the way things are going with games now and how much more episodic and how more epic they're being as far as being grand scale films, that's a great story to tell. And luckily, he'll probably be able to tell the whole thing in its entirety. And I fucking love that. And, yeah, that game I'm looking forward to. I'm low-key looking forward to Returnal and Deathloop. So we'll see.
And Death what? What is it?
Deathloop. The Quentin Tarantino game, basically.
Oh, yeah, that looked cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Horizon Forbidden West.
Yes.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. After Man with No Nickname here gave me the code for the first game, and I started playing it, I was like, I am hooked. I need a sequel to this right now.
Were you not interested in it before? Or
I heard of it, but it's because it wasn't advertised as much when I was around, because I would watch TV and I would see a whole bunch of things advertised. I'd never see that advertised that much. And then when he had a free thing on, I was like, yeah, let me get one of those, and I played it.
It's definitely a sleeper. They did
Yeah, the same
And
people
it
who
is one of
made
those games that is so long but so great. Like you could sit there for like 100 hours going through this game. It's crazy.
Hey, said, man,
What's up, tough guy?
the same people who made what's that goddamn game where you're sliding all around?
Vanquish.
There you go. If you could see the resemblance in it a little bit.
Yep, that's why I loved it. I was like, oh, it's like Vanquish. I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Also,
I fucking love that game.
nigga, what's wrong with you?
You still, baby. You know, I love that shit.
But yeah, they got and there's a whole bunch. They listed a whole bunch of exclusives. Of course, they got Gran Turismo 7, of course, which is that's a game that comes with every single PlayStation when it comes out.
Just like Forza comes with Xbox.
What? Just like what?
Just like Forza comes with
Just like
Xbox.
Forza comes with every Xbox.
It does.
Yeah,
but
it's
you know,
true.
You get Xbox would have come with.
You know the difference between Gran Turismo and Forza, right?
What?
Forza's better.
Nothing. I hate them both.
I agree.
I guess that's the
But
similarity.
you got Gran Turismo 7, you got Horizon Forbidden West, you got Demon Souls, which I know Redbeard is gonna love when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
Then you got Astro's Playroom, another exclusive, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Sackboy, A Big Adventure, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and that's about it on the exclusives. But there's this one game that I really didn't. I guess maybe I must have missed it. Ghostwire Tokyo.
What's that?
It's okay looking. I don't know what to make of it. I need to see more gameplay.
I must have
the
missed
stuff they
it.
showed me wasn't enough.
You forgot one game though.
What?
Oh, was it Stray? The cat game.
Stray. That's right. The cat game. The cat detective.
I was like, oh my
It's
God.
a cat detective. But you know what? Watch, my girlfriend's gonna buy that game and she's gonna play it.
Every cat lover in the world is gonna buy that game. Look, Nick, I guarantee you, they'll have a PS5, right?
It's gonna be a sleeper. They're gonna sell like hotcakes.
It's gonna be in the PS5, right? Right. It's gonna be a PS5, and then what they're gonna do? They're gonna have a PS5 bundle with a PS5. It looks like the fucking cat.
Gonna be. So you tell me that's gonna be the Sonic the Hedgehog that came with the Genesis?
Well, you know what's funny? You know what's funny that I overheard today? I was looking at IGN. They said that the PlayStation is going to be customizable. The PlayStation 5 is going to be customizable.
Meaning like take pieces off, take pieces on?
I mean, I don't know exactly, but like you remember how the pictures that I was showing you that Boss Logic put up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be something like that. I don't know how they're going to do it, but hey, we'll see when it comes out. Battlefield is still coming out with shit. Like, geez.
Here's the thing: when it comes to customizable stuff, does it negate the warranty?
What?
Does it negate the warranty?
It probably has to be. It not always. The thing about it is, if they're gonna customize it, more than likely they'll give you a list of things that they accept. Anything that falls into the third party, then they'll be like, nah, if you do this, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
All the customizable things that they're probably talking about is probably going to be stuff that you can buy from them.
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
Or an affiliate.
Yeah, way. Which would be easier to be accessible, easier to put on and take off, and all that.
I mean, if they come out with a Spider-Man one, which I know they will,
I'm sure they will. They'll come out with a bundle for it, just like they did with this one. Speaking
of bundles, bruh, if you ever work, if you ever go to inside of a Black Friday, Best Buy,
never again.
There's
never again
a superhero game during between a superhero game and that comes out in September, October.
Never again.
And you just watching people. People are crazy. Like people went crazy for the Spider-Man bundle.
Never again.
You know why? That shit was what? It was $3.99. No, it was less than that. It was $2.99. And motherfuckers went crazy and fighting outside.
Never again will I do that. I will never go to any Black Friday ever again in life. I did it twice.
I'll make a Black Friday movie, but I ain't going to Black Friday. Fuck that. I'd rather do Cyber Monday.
I did it twice, and the last time I did it, I almost got into a fight with like 5 people, and that's not happening. The first time I did it, the bitch that worked at Best Buy wanted to steal my TV,
and she tried to pretend like she didn't give this man a ticket to come. She tried to pretend
that, and my uncle wanted to beat this bitch in the face.
You know what Black Friday feels like every year? Playing Dynasty Warriors. You that one single.
You're a nigga.
And you
I can just imagine that shit.
Special move. Get the fuck away.
Boom. Toys everywhere.
Like everybody has everybody flying away with this special. I shit you not. That's the Black Friday.
You're not lying. You are not lying. You know what game?
That's a move just to get people away from you.
Boom.
Boom.
You have taken on an officer. You know what game I don't give a fuck about? And agree or disagree. I could care absolutely an absolute fucking turd drop in the fucking toilet bowl of the world than to give a fuck about Hitman 3. I don't give a shit. Oh fuck!
I kind of agree with you. I really don't care.
If shit wasn't bad, it'd be Fouché 2020 in this bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care.
What was the one?
It was fucking Hitman 3 15 years ago. Huh?
What was the one before that? Was it Absolute? Hitman Absolute? I think that was the last one I played.
No, the one before before Hitman 3 was Hitman 2.
No. Even before that. Because they brought out.
Yeah, they redid it. They redid it when the PlayStation 4 came out.
Right. The one before the PlayStation 4 was Hitman Absolute, right?
Hitman like Absolution or something like that.
Absolutely.
That was good.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That's the one where he had the hand-to-hand combat, right?
Yeah. I love that one.
Yeah. How could you give him hand-to-hand combat in the last fucking game when he's supposedly developed from all the best hitmen in the world? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, he had all the skills in the world. He even had talking motherfuckers to death and boring them with bad gameplay. That was one of his fucking Hitman skills. But then they decided, hey, let's put hand-to-hand combat in the last one until he talks us to death.
I'm sorry. If you're gonna make a game about a hitman, fine. Make the game about a hitman. And it would end up being like that game. But don't say, oh, this person was created from all the world's most dangerous and best fucking hitmen in the planet. And all he does is change a costume, and that's it. And he can and he can shoot really accurately with a sniper rifle, and that's it. How is he a master of disguise when he has a fucking barcode on the back of his fucking head? Like, that's fucking stupid.
Also, too, he has like master accuracy with every sharp weapon. I mean, a screwdriver.
Kiss my big black donkey dick, like for real.
My,
I mean, when you play Absolute, all you got to do is like when somebody walking by, you had like a little pen or a filing knife, and it would just like lock on you, like throw this shit right at that nigga, be like, boom, kill him, dead. Now everybody know who I am. I gotta run.
I'd rather play as fucking Sam Fisher when he's 80. At least he's more entertaining. Why didn't they come out with the damn Splinter Cell game?
Yes.
Facts. They finally got a system to make this nigga run right.
Well, the last Splinter Cell game only came out for Xbox.
Well, it is on Xbox exclusive.
That's true. Tom Clancy got that Xbox exclusive shit.
Yeah, he do.
Well, for Sam Fisher, yes.
And that one wasn't even that great anyway. It was alright.
Yeah. Can we get a
I like conviction. I like
Yes, there
Conviction.
you go.
Blacklist sucked. I like Conviction though.
Conviction was amazing. Conviction
That
was
shit
awesome.
confused me after a while because I was like, wait, I thought his daughter was dead, and then you figured out that shit that she's not.
Yeah.
Shit was. So you telling me that whole game was an episode of fucking 24? Kiss my ass.
Yes. Conviction was an episode of 24. Yo,
It
if
really was.
if they came out with a G game of 24, I'd fucking buy it.
They did. Oh, we have a 24 game.
Jack
No, I
Bauer's that
said a
motherfucker.
G game, not a bullshit game.
Yep.
Well,
Sound free, I'll let you go.
That's how you know, like, that's the end of things. You go like, well,
no, but it's like they know now what their original idea for Conviction was gonna be great. Like he was gonna be like this guy who was literally on the run. He was like a bum on the street type shit. And he had like no allies, no nothing. His family was gone and shit like that. And I was like, oh man, this shit kind of would have been cool. Then they was like, nah, let's not do that. That's too depressing for this game. I'm like, come on.
the other thing about the last game,
But Conviction was still good.
They didn't have was it Michael Ironside? Like he wasn't.
Yeah, and you get to play as the black guy for a while.
Not even.
Like for a little bit.
For the black guys.
Working for the black guy.
Yeah, but they didn't really do too much. I hope they bring out a new one. I think, especially with the new console coming out, they need to put out a new set.
Like what pisses me off is that they did not one, but two fucking DLC missions with this motherfucker in what was it? Wildlands? No, they did it one in Wildlands and one in Breakpoint. How could you not bring him back?
Nigga, I don't know.
Keeping it real, it's probably a license. It's probably a licensing thing.
No, it
Then they
ain't.
gotta pay somebody, and then it's gonna cost more money. Like,
How is it a licensing thing? Because the Ghost Recon are Tom Clancy.
Yeah, they are. And
I don't know. It has to be some type. It has to be some type of rights bullshit. Otherwise, it would have fucking been done.
Damn!
What is that?
Damn!
It's fine.
It's bigger than the Xbox One.
That's an Xbox X.
Damn!
One X, yeah.
Yo,
T-Pain
why does
said,
that shit look like?
Where you gonna put it if you get it?
oh,
I'll figure it
well,
out.
gonna be laying on the side now.
I'll figure it out. You don't have to tell me nothing.
I like the
All I got is
The high collar,
Yeah, I like
the high collar.
looking like Dracula.
Kinda.
No, it's like Kaiba.
From
God.
all I gotta say is that shit looks like the fucking evil tower at any fucking 80s kids movie and shit where they gotta go against the castle.
It's Sauron from fucking Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Our friends are there. Let's go get him. Like, nigga, you see that castle?
No, but like, I mean,
The evil queen living there from Never Ending Story.
what? My next question is, what would you guys would have? I know you guys got your favorites, and I know you guys kind of got your dislikes also. And why the fuck did they even do it in the first place? What are the ones that you kind of wish they showed?
A game wise? Oh, good question.
You guys got anything? Anybody?
What they
Uh,
What do you think? What do you wish they should have showed
Personally,
as like a PlayStation 5 game?
personally, I think they should have showed a fighting game, just because of the esports
Yeah, no, I got you.
and Evo, which is not that far off. You know what I mean?
Which is probably not gonna happen.
It is happening, but they're doing it online.
Yeah, but online play.
Right.
So
Dude,
I
they're
think they
doing
should've
everything
showed
online.
Like I think they should have showed a new Street Fighter because Street Fighter 5 was so exclusive to PlayStation 4. I think they should have went. with something like that. Maybe Street Fighter 6, because Street Fighter 5 was just so trash.
Yeah, but they haven't even. Street Fighter 6 is still in the fucking baby stages right now.
I know, but I think they just sort of went with a fighting game.
They probably didn't have any. No.
They would have to deal with net play, and that's the problem with most fighting games.
Yeah.
Especially since conventions and fighting game tournaments are at a pause because motherfuckers have to figure out games that have good net play, and they got to practice on that. Want to put out a new Street Fighter game? That net play better be good.
Mm-hmm.
Net play is like fellatio. That shit better be on point.
It is normally
You know what game straight out they should have put out there?
What?
Tekken versus Street Fighter.
You know what? You're right, but it's never gonna happen. Like reparations.
Yeah, we're never gonna do that.
That shit is like what the Pulaski Skyway was gonna be. Never happening.
I mean,
they said 4 years. It only took 10.
I mean, they did that one like finally.
But that's a good point. That would have been cool to see a Tekken versus Street Fighter game. That would have been kind of cool. Nickname. What about you?
I would have loved to see a SOCOM reboot.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
The original four-man game.
Hold up,
that would have been sweet.
Play 8 players? Bring your piece.
I know. Bring your system.
Come on, we gotta connect.
That would no, but that's actually pretty cool to think about because like just like how mine is like for me, I would want if they were going to do it, I would want them to do a Splinter Cell game. But if you're gonna do a Splinter Cell game, reboot it.
I would even like a Siphon Filter game.
Fucking just reboot the entire Splinter Cell game, do it from the beginning like he's a rookie or some shit, and pull that shit off. He's younger, he's faster, he's different. All that shit. That shit would be dope. I think so. Or have it on. If it's gonna be a sequel, make it seem like majority of the game is him. Is you playing through flashbacks.
Yeah.
No, I said if they were gonna do a sequel instead of a reboot.
Like some bullshit they did with Metal Gear 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know. I had such high hopes for Metal Gear 5, but you know what? There's parts of Metal Gear 5 that I like the concept, but I know what Kojima did. He pulled that shit off on purpose because Konami fucked him over. He did that on purpose, and I can't be mad at him for that because he's like, these guys are not gonna get money from this shit if I leave.
Yo, he legit like took it and was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do with it, and then oh yeah, I see what y'all trying to do. He just like the page and just said, here you go, Metal Gear.
and then these fools tried to come out with, oh, since zombies are very popular, let's do what was it, Metal Gear I forgot the name of that goddamn shit. What?
Wasn't it Metal Gear Survive?
Metal Gear Survive. Like, really? Fuck you. Fuck you. Seriously. And they sold and they knew it was a piece of shit. You know how they knew it was a piece of shit? They sold it for $30.
That's
with Capcom moves.
All they did was take the same fucking engine that Konami, that the Kojima Productions made, and just turned it around as a zombie fucking movie, a zombie game. Fucking bullshit. $30. They knew it was a piece of shit. But yeah, I would want them to do a Splinter Cell reboot. If they were, that would be the game that I would have wished they showed instead of Hitman 3.
There's three types of fucking $30 game. 3 types of $30 game. One, the Capcom style, which is they fucking hit you with the beta game and then they fucking hit you with DLCs that you either have to pay for, unlock, or get your ass ringed for everything in order to get the game at the full price. Number 2 is the bad advertisers, but the game is fire, which is Sega. Sega has been notorious for doing this shit too sometimes. You get a fucking tight-ass game from Sega, but because they're shit-ass advertisers, the fucking game flies under the radar, and you be like, this game came out? This game was good. What the fuck happened? And then you get the fucking, these niggas like, fucking Konami doing that bullshit with fucking Metal Gear. Nobody wants this garbage, but we need to make a profit. Half is better than none. But when you're giving shit to motherfuckers that don't eat shit, guess what? You ain't gonna make the money. I'm sorry.
Better than making it into a pachinko machine.
Pachinko!
But what about you, Sir Wednesday? What would you have wished? What game would you have wished they showcased?
Since we talk about, all I gotta say is instead of Hitman 3, you know what they could have hit me with 3? A third one? They should have fucking hit me with a fucking wow, I just blanked out on the fucking game.
you had it going.
Like I had the title and it disappeared from my mind.
Oh, like Thanos?
Yeah, it's just like boom. Like I think Sony is invading my mind and they fucking just like disregard it. Like I know the game, it was shit. What the fuck was it? It was like you were getting no, Peter. It was the game that you had it, Craig. We played it. There was two games. It was you were like a convicted killer and they tried to kill you and you had to fucking go and kill niggas in the shadows and shit with baseball bats and
Manhunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a Manhunt 3. Fucking
Yo. Manhunt. Yes.
Give me a
Manhunt 3. That's
You know
right.
who's the developers of it?
What?
Huh?
Who's developers of Manhunt?
Rockstar.
With
course.
the systems and the way shit can be done now, you know how much better that game would be with the fucking crazy sounds. Like if you got a surround sound in your motherfucking house,
It would be the first.
Wednesday. Guess what? Guess what?
What?
I own that game on my PlayStation 4 now.
You're a PlayStation 4, and I still got it for PlayStation 1. Done, nigga.
Do you have a PlayStation 1 now?
The only thing that's certain about that is that it's the censored version. It's not the uncensored version.
Oh, no. I have the uncensored version.
Fucking lie.
No, I swear to God, I have it. I do have it. Because I went to play it to make sure it wasn't the censored one. And I played it. It's not the censored one. I swear to you. I will bring my system over to your house and show you if I have to.
I tell you, it's the red one. I tell you. Go fucking go. Go fucking go. I tell you.
But yeah, I would definitely like to see one of those games and shit. That'd be a fucking fun game. People be like, oh, the violence. I said, all we do on Xbox is shoot niggas. I'm sorry.
What do people play now? What's the most popular shit nowadays? There's Fortnite, there's Division 2, and there's Call of Duty Warzone. And what do you do in those?
All games
shoot
where you
motherfuckers
shoot
in the face.
Facts.
We got Final Fantasy remake.
You shoot niggas in the face.
I'm talking about multiplayer.
Oh.
But yeah, Final Fantasy remake, and you still shoot people in that as what's his name? Barrett.
Multiplayer wise, I mean,
I just named him.
Ghost Recon is shit.
I didn't mention Ghost Recon because it's shit.
I am.
Because it's shit. I'm talking about popular ones, not shitty ones.
Hey, Breaking Point was the only shitty one.
Breaking Point was when niggas realized the game was garbage and they fucking threw it away.
But before we continue,
you're continue.
I like to. I like to
I
make sure
slid that shit in there like a hockey puck.
I like to make sure some of our gaming guys and gals go to Wild Bill Soda. Wild Bill Soda is caffeine-free, low sodium, gluten-free, and for you vegans out there, it's good for you too. It has 170 calories, and it's all good, all natural, no artificial bullshit. And it's cheap, very cheap. It's a New Jersey native, and it's very, it's actually owned by our United States finest, our military veterans. And they have flavors such as root beer, orange, vanilla, and black cherry. And they now have their new one, diet root beer. They don't. I wish they had the other ones canned, like the ginger ale, the grape, and the sarsaparilla. Those are like and their butter beer. But yeah, if you go to Wild Bill Soda right now, they're actually doing a giveaway for their new flavor, and they actually should. I think they're going to be giving out another new flavor soon that they're going to be canning. Huh? What? Another one.
Another one. Another one.
So make sure you make sure you do what their hashtag says. Get your mug on. Go buy yourself a mug. Their mugs are great. Very insulated for hot and cold drinks. If my guys over here can show their mugs.
I don't have mine.
He's like, oh yeah, me. Where's your mug? Where's your mug?
Oh, I just got my can. My mug's in the kitchen.
I don't have a mug.
But I have my mug. I have my mug here all the time, except for now. But I got mine. These two gentlemen, they got theirs at what was it? Wizard World Cleveland.
Wizard World
this year.
Cleveland.
And I got mine at Rhode Island Comic Con last year.
Yeah.
And if you own one, every convention that you go to, all you got to do is pay $5 at their stand, and you have unlimited refills for the whole day. But that is mainly for next year when cons start going again.
Coming back.
But they do have a lot of cool things going on their site right now. A lot of good sales. So check them out. They are wildbillsodas.com.
That's right.
Get your mug on. Put that in the comments.
That's right.
The comments down below if you have it. And let us know if you like it.
That's right. No bull,
do.
just bills.
We do. Sure do.
And if you like it, you get another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
And if we do get a lot of traction, I can start. We can start actually giving you guys some of this soda for maybe 10-15% off. Who knows? But that's only if you guys go to them and keep them in business. They are a small business in Jersey, and they travel all throughout the United States to the masses. So go to them.
Got to support our small businesses.
That's right. Go to them, support them. They work very hard for this stuff. And yeah, Wild Bill Soda.
Stuff is good.
Get your mug on. Pow pow. Anyway. But yeah, what do you guys hope they don't do for PlayStation?
Don't do?
Have us wait. Have us wait to play fucking games. That's what I hope they don't do.
Oh, you mean
supposedly
downloading time, right?
Supposedly it's fast. Oh, the downloading time. Okay, because I was about to say supposedly it's faster for them to make these games now, so they won't take like 5-7 years to make.
The only thing that makes me mad about that shit is like, all right, cool. And this is where it lies with the fucking physical copy games versus the digital games. All right, cool. I gotta download the digital games, no problem. Whatever the speed I have is how quickly it gets into my system.
Right.
But if I have a fucking physical copy and this goes out to fucking Xbox, they're not off the hook fucking, I put my game in the system. Why the fuck do I have to wait for that shit to load into the fucking system itself? I put a physical copy into you. I should play my game right goddamn now.
Oh, like with PlayStation 2 and
Yeah,
PlayStation
with
3?
every fucking system. I put the disc in, I play the game, that's it. Why the fuck are we waiting so goddamn long to play these games? It didn't take me or Crash Bandicoot all the fucking year to fucking beat up Cortez. No, nigga, I put the disc in and I put down exacts.
So
But
you're
it's
mad
like-
about the loading time, the fact that you put the disc in, it automatically has to
Yeah.
download.
Why do I have to wait like sometimes fucking 4 hours, 2 hours, maybe even a day to fucking play one goddamn game? That's like somebody wanting to get into a fight with me and be like, all right, cool, let's do this. I'm ready. Yeah, me too. As soon as I'll be like, hold up. We've been sitting there like a bunch of dummies. And I was like, all right, we ready to do this? Like,
If
yeah,
you're
nigga,
trying to
let's do this. All right,
put
come
a
on.
game in
Hold
on it, you know, if you have a game and you buy a game and you put the disc in the hard drive and you only using Wi-Fi, you know that shit takes almost about a week for it to actually.
Even hardwired is garbage. Bro, you remember when you let me borrow fucking Dead or Alive 5?
Yeah.
I never got to play the game because it took that long to download. I never got to play the game. I just gave it back to you. You go, how was it? I said it was good. I lied. Because I couldn't load the fucking system.
Xbox,
He knows what we're talking about. He's like, yeah, I lied.
The original Xbox One really was bad. The original Xbox One was bad when it came to like putting the games in and downloading. That's why they made the Xbox One S and the Xbox X.
But I don't want that to be a continued trend with freaking systems. It was bad enough when it happened with cell phones because before you get the regular one and then you get the plus version. Now they seem to be doing it. Hopefully they don't fucking do it with systems because that's just gonna put a bad taste in the mouth of the consumer. Because it's like, I already gave you my money. What else do you want?
Right.
I shouldn't be penalized
It's
for buying this system that you told me to buy and not reaping any type of benefits whatsoever. That's whack. If they keep doing, all I gotta say is they better come correct with that. They better come correct with the amount of games we need when we need them, and they need to come correct with putting and pricing these things correctly. Because if this doesn't provide everything that they advertise, dog, people are gonna be like, "Fuck this shit. I'm just gonna get a PC and call it a day."
Right. I hear you.
I agree.
These systems are cheap.
What about
They're not.
what about you, man with no nickname?
What?
What don't you want the PlayStation to not do to you when you get it? When you get it.
In regards to what though?
In regards to so Sir Wednesday, he was saying how he doesn't want it to be like, you know, if you do get a digital game, I mean, if you do get like a physical game and how you put it in and you still got to wait for it to download and all this other stuff. Like he doesn't want that waiting.
That's gonna be a given, but I think it should be a lot faster.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have anything that like gripes me about the system now besides
Way it looks.
yeah, that's probably about it. You know? I mean I saw it and I was like, yeah, okay. I guess I could live with that. But am I like a hardcore fan for the console? I don't know. I'd have to have it in my hands to be like, okay. Because
Right.
it's like getting a new phone. You're like, you know what, that phone was cool, but I don't know about it. Maybe the big screen is not going to be that great. And then you have it in your hands, and you're like, yo, this shit is sexy. I'm getting it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Facts.
that's really my only thing. It's just the way it looks. And it's mainly just the white. If it was no white on it, I'd be all right. If it was gray, maybe. And definitely if it was black, I would have been all right.
Roundhouse
Definitely
Boogie.
gonna get this man some skins for when he
Yeah,
gets
right.
the console.
Yeah, that's right. Roundhouse the Bookie. What about you?
I don't do skins. That's my only thing.
You don't do skins?
Nah.
Not even to cover up the white?
Nah. I don't do skins.
Damn.
What,
I do
what if
skins,
it looks
I do
real
skins.
good? Nah.
Because here's my thing with the skins. If I don't like it, or after I apply it and I'm like, damn, I wish I could do a different one. Now I gotta peel that shit off, and then it's gonna be all disgusting.
But you got that option though.
And if it starts to overheat, it bubbles up, and you fuck.
Yeah.
You got
He
me
right.
there, guy.
He got you. Roundhouse the Bookie, what about you?
I'm kind of like with Sir Wednesday. I would like the loading time, like the downloading thing to be faster. That and I know we're talking about Sony, but both systems, honestly, because I think I wish a lot of these games didn't take so many goddamn gigs, and oh my god, I don't know. I'm one of those people who's like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, shit, there's a lot of gigs.
Yeah, because it's a lot of work they put into it.
Yeah.
The graphics are higher, quality's higher.
I just wish it didn't take that many that many gigs, but
Mm-hmm.
I understand it. I guess the one thing is, I wish they don't. I hope they don't make you have to subscribe to like PlayStation Now for some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's like, because whenever there's a new console, there's always something new that they add to it. Like, there's always something new that they add to their overall package. Like the PlayStation Now. I wish if they keep it the way it is, cool. But somehow I know they're gonna add some shit that's gonna be like, what? We don't want this shit. Why are you hurting us?
Why you heard this?
Well, I've already my whole thing was the whole backwards compatibility. I just hope they don't pull some BS and basically just do PlayStation 4 backwards compatibility. Because I kind of want to play. No lie, I actually do want to try to play Area 51 on this bitch. that would kind of be cool, but I know it's gonna need like a software update and shit like that just to kind of keep up.
All I gotta say is when we're back in the studio, we have to fucking do a fucking Area 51 championship in the motherfucking thing. We'll put it on the screen.
PlayStation. You gotta bring the PlayStation 2.
I got it. I got fucking 2 of them.
And how many controllers?
I got 4 controllers, but remember, the game only allows you to play 2 fucking players, which is garbage. They only allow you 4 players in net play. Who the fuck was playing net play on PlayStation 2? Fuck you.
Wait, doesn't it do LAN party? Because isn't that how we played it?
No, we just went against each other fucking 2 by 2.
All right. Okay.
That's what I was trying to find. I was trying to find a fucking PlayStation 2 emulator, because if we put it on a fucking computer, then 4 of us could play, and that'd be awesome. But that's not the way it is.
Gotcha. Well, since this seemed kind of pretty much an educational thing about PlayStation today.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff. But yeah. I think that's about it for today for our discussion.
Yeah, we should wrap it up, B. Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up.
You wrap it up. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up today. Even though we are down 2 people, but I thank you guys for showing up, and I thank you guys for watching, because I'm pretty sure you guys
they hate us. They don't love us.
But yeah, no, we appreciate you guys watching us. Appreciate you guys supporting us. Tune in next week for some really fun stuff that we have going on. I have a couple of things that I would want us to talk about on some future shows. Now, everybody here has seen Firefly. I'm assuming, correct? Okay, I know you have, Sir Wednesday.
Let's see Firefly, dog.
He said he's seen some of it, not all of it. Al?
It's on the Hulu, dog.
Yeah, I need you guys
It's on
to
the Hulu.
rewatch it because the entire season, because I want to actually talk about it, because there's a good discussion about this show that I want to talk about.
All right.
There's like Easter eggs in this show that kind of that kind of makes you think about the history of our country and the history of how things are now, and what shit could be, what shit would have should have been like, and it's kind of crazy, and I kind of like I want to like, you know, poke at it for a bit.
That's gonna be a good episode, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be a great episode, man.
It's gonna be a great episode, man. But
Come
yeah,
get a quarter pounder with Chase.
But yes, geeks and freaks, we are the geeks of comedy, the minorities of the internet. I am one of your hosts, Echo Ninja, the ninja that's kicking it with you. I'm gonna pass it to the illustrious Beard himself, and also the ambassador.
I can't. I'm sorry. Hey guys, man with no nickname, signing out here. And as he said, you know, illustrious Beard. Make sure you head to beardstruggle.com, and make sure that you get all your beard necessities. Make sure you use the code CH15 and get yourself 50% off your purchase. Boom. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on to who do I pass it? I'm gonna pass it to you, sir, since I passed it to Chocolate Thunder earlier.
Thank you so much, my bearded brother. Once again, it's your boy, Sir Wednesday, Scourge of the Internet. Thank you all once again for another fantastic show. Thank you, my brothers, for being on here with me. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. You can find us also here at these platforms, blue, around this place. And feel free to contact us on our number that we have available for fans. Shoot a comment, text us, call us, leave us a message, challenge Roundhouse. And Craig, what's that number right there, brother?
The number is 973-371-3115.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
That's 973-370-3115.
That's right. That's the number. And to end things off is our boy, the chocolate robotnik himself, the realest
Magilla Gorilla of the internet.
Our boy right here. Go for it. Chocolate robotnik. Chocolate robotnik. Yeah. Go for it. Let him know.
So, I'm good and shit, and we used to be doing the internet and YouTubes, and thank you everyone who has followed me on my Twitch. I am up 140 followers.
Yay!
Thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting on my gameplay when I'm playing Call of Duty, getting shot, shooting people.
Getting mopped.
Shut up.
I thought you legit froze for a second.
and definitely keep checking me out. Definitely gonna be playing some new games. And wash your ass and your hands.
One more thing one more thing.
Wash your
All
hands.
right. Jackie Chan, Uncle.
One more thing.
I mean, just looking at the analytics, we got about 66% non-subscribers watching us out of 34% subscribers watching us. 66%. What's going on?
Come
Subscribe.
on, brother. You know you want to subscribe.
Subscribe to us.
You
Just
love
do
it.
it.
Subscribe. You love
Do
it.
If you got something you want to see, let us know.
Exactly.
We'll do it for you.
We got you.
No strings attached.
Fight
Y'all
me.
got something to say?
Fight me.
You want me to go over and knock off Craig's head? I'll do it. Let me know.
Yeah, he'll do it. Do it, Sid. Wipe it off.
See?
See?
That was magic.
See? We here to serve you. So, subscribe. Thank you for joining us tonight.
That's right.
And
When
don't
I
be
just said we're here to
thinking
entertain you. Fuck serving you. You can get it yourself.
Peace, bitches.